100%. Let's see
All right, so we
this.
got all that
What's
loaded up.
AMC at right now?
AMC is sitting at around 1042. So if I get in around
Oh,
1010,
okay.
1020-ish, I'm already up like 20 cents on it, which isn't, I mean, I'm looking, obviously I'm not in like 10,000 shares, so that's not that
Oh
big.
yeah, no, but I mean, if it even pumps up to like 11, 10, just a dollar up, be a
Yep,
decent move.
yep. He takes a profit,
Especially,
maybe he wants to.
especially it was already there today. So anything that's already that it's already touched today, it's fair play. So I mean, I see it maybe going back. If it pumps right now, it'll pump back up over 12, probably head to like 13, 14 end of the day. It's gonna be good.
Yeah,
If
buddy.
it wanted to dump, it would have dumped already. But it's too early into the move for people to give up. So I don't see it coming back down.
Yeah, bro,
Small
exactly.
pullback possibly, but that's it. It'll keep pumping. It'll pump for at least a week.
Yep. Yeah, kind of like I mean, it had right there. What is it? It dumped down to 9, respected 9, bounced off it, and that was also, it just bounced off that earlier today as well. If you go back to 8 a.m.,
Hmm.
bounced off that area too.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So for some reason they
All
like that
right,
$9 mark.
meeting starting now.
Is it
I was
okay?
not speaking yet. There's some random guy on there
Klaas
speaking.
Knot has been president of the Dutch Central Bank since 2011.
He's speaking in Amsterdam.
So a member
Okay,
of the
there we go.
Governing Council of the European Central Bank.
All
And in
right.
addition, since 2021, Mr. Knot has been the chair of the Financial Stability Board, the international body that monitors and makes recommendations about the international
So hold on, give me 1 second.
Also,
So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are doing good, man. I hope you guys are back. I think we're back and at it. I think we're good to go. I think I'm not lagging right now. That's completely up to you guys. I'm checking out the stream right now. I'm watching it. I don't see it. That is awesome. That's exactly what I want to see. So lowered my bit rate and stuff. We're still in AMC, still chilling out in NQ, S&P, ES. Pal's talking right now, so we're gonna be waiting and watching to actually be able to get entered in here, hold this play out, everything like that. So yeah, buddy, that's the game plan. All right, try to let these guys know what we were going on. There we go. All right. So I think we are good to go.
Thanks very much.
He's about to start speaking right now.
All right, Powell, what you want to give us?
What kind of ties you wearing?
Gotta
What color?
take these four.
What color tie is it?
For real, what color you wearing?
It's a pleasure to be here today in this wonderful venue. My name's Claire Jones. I'm the acting US economics editor of the Financial Times, and I'm here today with President Knut and Chair Jay Powell. Chair Powell, I'd like to begin with you. Could you give us a brief summary of the US economy and where Fed policy is?
Let's do this.
Delighted
Yeah,
to.
boy.
Let me say it's great to be here. Thank you for being here. And Klaus, thank you for this great visit I've had here to Amsterdam. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here. So the U.S. economy has been performing very well lately. We had
Boom,
last
pump.
year just
Yeah,
over
right,
3%.
dude, off that right there.
And it's driven by
That's how that's needed.
very
Yeah,
strong
right.
labor market where you've got rising employment, you've got rising wages, so disposable income, consumers are spending. Generally, households are in good shape financially, they're not over levered. And so we see
all
a
positive.
good picture. Consumer
All
spending is
positive.
well, as well. Business investment has been strong. Businesses are seeing
Making life more affordable.
that has
Oh,
helped.
my bad there, guys.
I would also point to fairly large influx of immigration into the country over the past couple of
All right,
years.
guys. All right, guys. Give me 1 second, traders. Loading up the stream really quick.
Couple of years, and those people are joining the labor force. We're experiencing still a labor shortage in many industries, and so there are jobs, and they're going to work and they're consuming. So that's also boosting growth. So overall, a good picture looking at the data so far. The labor market is very, very strong. It was,
We did have a
I think,
pullback in our
overheated
EMAs traders,
a couple
but
of years
nothing
back.
for myself
And what we've
yet.
seen is it coming back in gradually into a better balance over the last couple of years. And now I think if you look at a broad range of data, you could say that the labor market is about as tight as it was before the pandemic in 2019. And that's good. Real wages are now positive. And unemployment has been below 4% for 27 consecutive months, something that hasn't happened in a half century. So, labor market very strong, and again, signs of gradual cooling and rebalancing, so that supply and demand of workers is coming back into balance, just as we would want. Inflation, it's worth starting with the fact that on a 12-month basis, headline inflation got as high as 7.1%, is now down to 2.7%. Core inflation got as high as 5.6% and is now at 2.8%, so it's down by half. That progress, though, really happened over the course of last year, and particularly the second half of last year. The first quarter in the United States was notable for its lack of further progress on inflation. We had higher readings in the first quarter, and higher than we expected. We did not expect this to be a smooth road, but these were higher than I think anybody expected.
A little bit of a push there, not bad.
What that has told us is that we'll need to be patient and let restrictive policy do its work. If I turn to the outlook just for a second, I would say we expect continued growth, 2% or better. We expect the labor market to continue to be strong, but to move further and further into balance. And I expect that inflation will move back down on a monthly level, on a monthly basis, to levels that were more like the lower readings we were having last year. I would say my confidence in that is not as high as it was, having seen these readings in the first 3 months of the year. So
there it goes.
We're just going to have to see where the inflation data fall out. And I'll stop there with the economy. Thanks.
Thanks very much. We'll be digging into some of that later in the discussion, but now I'd like to turn to President Knot. Could you maybe give us a little bit of a sense of how you judge the state of play in the Eurozone and here in the Netherlands?
Yeah, I think the state of play in the Eurozone is not entirely comparable to that of the US. We just came out of more than a full year of economic stagnation. Now, luckily, the signs of recovery are clearly there. We started off the new year much stronger than we had expected. And if you look at the soft indicators, that recovery is expected to continue into the second quarter, and it's even expected to accelerate in the second half of the year. And this is mainly on the back of ongoing recovery in real wages, ongoing recovery in purchasing power, and strong consumer demand. Now, there are two ways